مشاهدي زوم أفريقيا، احنا لسه مع حضراتكم في تغطية خاصة وحلقة خاصة من مدينة شرم الشيخ، المدينة الخضراء، مدينة السلام. معايا دلوقتي لقاء مهم جدا مع كامبوري جاكسون، هو من كينيا وجاي يشارك يعني حد مهم جدا في الكلايمت تشينج. Welcome to our program Zoom Africa.
Okay, thank you so much.
Can you introduce your title?
Okay, my name is Dr. Jason Kinyanjui. I come from Kenya, and I'm here at the COP27 to see how we can be able to have Africa being given the finances that we need towards fighting climate change, because we have realized that when it comes to climate change, finance is very important. And at the discussion table, we want to see that adaptation and mitigation is put on the table, and how can Africa access the money that is there in the Green Climate Fund so that we can be able to actually cushion ourselves against climate change effects.
So you are a founder for the climate change?
Yes, I'm a founder of Climate Change Kenya organization, which is an organization in Kenya that helps to create awareness on matters climate change and also helps to educate people on matters climate change. So we are calling on the developed nations to actually put the money that goes towards helping Africa so that we can be able to stop emissions and also to stop global warming and reaching the 1.5 degrees centigrade. So what we are saying is that in COP27 we are saying they should increase the money and they should give Africa money so that we can stop the effects of climate change, because it has affected Africa. We have had floods in Africa, we have had drought in Africa, and all these things in Africa have affected us. In fact, we have people dying out of hunger, we have people dying out of drought and floods. So what we are saying is that it's high time that Africa is given that money so that we can be able to cushion ourselves and to make ourselves food secure.
Okay, is it your first time here in Egypt?
Yeah, it is my first time in Egypt and I like it. It's very wonderful. The people in Egypt, they're very warm and welcoming. So it is my first time in Egypt and I'm very happy, and we are hoping for the next few days, because today we are going to have leaders from all the countries coming here, giving opening speeches and remarks, and we are hoping to get at least 200 leaders from all the world signing into these COP treaties today. So we are hoping that all leaders will come on board and see how best we can move from the use of fossil fuels such as coal and to move into green energy, which will help to reduce pollution levels. So we are hoping to see how Egypt can be able to host this under the leadership of the new president of COP27, who is an Egyptian, so that we can see how Egypt, which is part of Africa, can be able to put our voice outside there.
Okay, I like your dress.
Yes.
Is it from Kenya?
Yeah, this is from Kenya. We share the same heritage with our brothers from Tanzania. So this is part of our cultural heritage in Kenya. So we have I have worn this one today specifically to highlight the indigenous people in Africa, because we are the ones who have been affected by climate change. So me wearing this today is a symbolic gesture just to tell the world that we need to understand there are different cultures in the world, and we need to respect each and every person in the world in terms of ensuring we are all safe from the effects of climate change.
It's like a message from Masai?
It is a message from the Maasai, and it's more specifically from the Kenyans, because Maasais are one of the tribes in Kenya. So this is part of our heritage, and I believe me wearing this, it will create that message home that we need to have representation of the indigenous communities, and I'm one of those indigenous communities. So me going outside there is that the voice, I'm hoping to amplify the voice on the behalf of the Maasais and other communities that are not able to speak on their behalf.
Okay, if you want to say the message to the world through CBC, what you're gonna say? You are a Kenyan.
Yes, thank you so much. So let me say the message that I want to share to the world is that we are all being affected by the effects of climate change, and something they have to know is that the causes of climate change are local, but the effects are usually global. So what I'm saying to the people is that let's put our money where our mouth is. Let's put that $100 billion every year into that kitty of Green Climate Fund so that it can help African countries access that money, and you can be able now to scale up our adaptation measures. So what I'm saying is that let us protect everybody, let us protect the developing nations against the effects of climate change.
So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.